Okay, so first things first, a change of plan. So originally, if you were watching last week, you'll know that the plan was to do pull, push, legs, rest on the Thursday, and then do upper, lower, and then rest on the Sunday. But as happened during the first lockdown, an urge to do cardio has arisen, and while I'm dieting, especially, I'm not going to fight that urge. So we're going back to upper, lower, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, which is what I was doing in the gym anyway. And then adding in some cardio on Wednesday and Saturday. I will get some sort of video up in one of these logs about the sort of cardio that I do when I do cardio. It's usually some form of HIIT, and it's usually it doesn't take very long, like 20 minutes or something like that, just because I don't particularly enjoy it while I'm doing it. But the other thing to note is that I've already done my calf raises before this video started, but I did them inside, so I didn't bother recording them. But they're just basic one-legged calf raises on a step with a 3-count pause at the bottom position. So these are band leg extensions, and I know a lot of people have been buying these bands or bands similar, and I find this actually a lot more useful than I was expecting to when I originally set these up. So there's quite a lot of tension through the sort of mid-range, so about halfway through the movement, which is good. It's different from a machine leg extension where most of the tension would be at the top, but still pretty useful. It's not my main quad movement of the week, so it's not like I'm relying on these to maintain or grow any muscle. But they feel pretty good, as do these. Very awkward to set up. These are just a standing leg curl, and again, most of the tension through the mid-range of the movement rather than at the top, which is not ideal, but it's just how it is with how the bands are set up. I tried to do a lion leg curl instead with the bands, but I didn't find them as comfortable as this variation. Plus, this is just more convenient when setting up the just having to get up from the leg extension and go straight into the leg curls. It's a lot more convenient. So we'll be sticking with this. Just a couple of rounds of this, and the reps are wherever they fall, really, 12 plus. This is the worst part of the week, training, which is split squats. The way I set these up has sort of developed and evolved over the lockdowns as they've come and gone. And this is a setup that I'm pretty happy with now. I'm a lot happier with these than I have been before. So I've turned the bench around and away from the wall so I can use the wall for support. Not because I want to be able to sort of assist myself by grabbing onto the wall, but because I don't want balance to be the limiting factor. I want that working quad to be the limiting factor. I'm holding the weight, apart from the weight that's in the rucksack, which is an extra 8 kilos. I'm holding the dumbbell on the same side of the leg that's working. So right hand is holding the weight as the right leg is working, just to try and keep the weight on that side, and it sort of helps with balance a little bit that way as well, I find. I do take a rest between legs. So rather than doing what you might usually do, which is sort of do one leg, do the other, then rest, I take a smaller rest, but I take a rest in between each leg, just because although the back leg isn't working as such, it is involved, and I don't want the second leg being trained to suffer because it's still feeling some sort of residual soreness from the first leg. So yeah, this is probably my main quad exercise for the week. This I got from, originally from N1 Education, but also I saw them on Matt's Instagram last night, and I just thought I'll give this a go. I haven't got a lot of weight to be doing like a heavy hip hinge or anything, so I thought I'd give these sort of leg curls a go, and they are a lot more painful than they look. If you have a way of setting these up, all you need is something to hang off and then a chair or a sofa or something. These are a lot, like if you've got a suspension trainer, that would be ideal. These are really, really, really difficult actually. yeah, caught me off guard. But that's it for my first leg session of the week. Second leg session will be on Friday. That will be up in a couple of weeks. Yeah, but as always, any questions, anything I can help with, do let me know, either over on social media or in the comment section below this video. Yeah, and I'll see you next week.